my female nerds and my male nerds and my nerds of all nerds in between. Hello. This is another installment of No Fandom Left Behind. Hi. For today's recipe, in case you haven't guessed it, we are going to be doing an Ironman recipe. Ironman brownie with a caramel Scotch kind of drizzle for the top of it. Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. He's very rich, very smooth. Robert Brownie Jr. I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person who's thought of that. That's funny. That's really funny. It's easy. Brownies are easy to make. Brownies have always been easy to make. It's gonna be one bowl sort of deal. Let's get started. 4 ounces of butter. That is 1 stick. Get it on your stovetop and start melting it. And close your cabinets because it looks unattractive in your videos. Do a lot of things. Also, have the pots clean that you need to use. But yes, while the butter's melting, you're gonna throw in ½ a cup of chocolate chips. Chocolate is notorious for burning, so just keep an eye on it. So while that's going, you can start putting your dry ingredients together. Bowl, 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 bowl. Bowl. Sugar. Yes. A little over a cup of sugar is all you need. Check your shenanigans. Salt. Is it like a running joke to say things about salt now? 1 teaspoon. Teaspoon. Get a different bowl. Just a little bowl, like a little one. And add your other dry ingredients. Make sure to mix the flour and the cocoa powder together because you can't just add that into the sugar mixture. You have to wait until the end. Which calls for 3/4 of a cup of flour. Ah, man down! Flour, regular flour, yes. I feel like this is not going to end well. Add your cocoa powder. All you need is 1/4 of a cup. Cocoa powder has trust issues. What am I supposed to do with that? And it doesn't care about your feelings. Get a fork, whisk it about a little bit. Okay, this is done melting, so just let that hang out. It does actually need to cool down for a little bit. There is no this. There is no like RDJ and Tony Stark. There is just one man. All right, so you can get your sugary mixture. All right, add your chocolate. I got it on my shirt! Fuck! Hold on, I gotta go get my Tide pen. Just got shit about this the other day. Well, isn't that attractive? Back to business. Use your spatula and just mix it up. Oh, you should probably preheat your oven. Preheat your oven to 350. Now, add your eggs, 2 eggs. Mix it up. Okay, add a teaspoon of vanilla. There are no little tabs. Don't you hate when things don't have the little tabs? Like there's no little tab to rip it off. Like how am I supposed to rip it off? Nope, that's not gonna work. Add your dry ingredients. Add it in increments, you know, do a little bit, mix it, a little bit, mix it. Friends, you have yourself some bangin', bang-a-langin' brownie batter. Alright, get your pan out. This works for the amount that I'm using. This is I don't even know what this is, but it's this size. Also, spray it, butter it, oil it. I know I say it every time, but you don't want stuck stuff. It's the worst. And now pour it in. Ooh-wee, biskies. Ha, bisky. Stick this in the oven for ½ hour. Go for that. Set your timer. No, that's wrong. That many. Yeah. So while the brownies are in the oven, you can start making your caramel drizzle to put on top. For the sake of convenience, we are not going to make caramel. So you're going to need a packet of caramels, and you're going to need some Scotch. It's a Scotch whiskey blend. You can just as easily use a miniature bottle. I decided to opt for the big bottle because I will drink this. Get double boil, fill your pot with water, and just get it going. Have it on low, that's fine. Ironman was pretty much... That caramel just catapulted itself into infinity. There's 10 in here right now. We're gonna unwrap 2 more. Put it on top of your, wow, the bowl's up. Get a bowl that's big enough too. Alright, keep an eye on that. It's 1:10 in the afternoon, so I'm not going to take a swig of scotch right now. Alright, you just gotta let that keep going. Now we just wait. We're gonna wait for the caramel to start melting down a little bit, and then we'll add the scotch, and then we'll check on the brownies, and we'll keep on going. So everyone, melting caramel on the stovetop is a very slow process. So if you can melt it in the microwave, melt it in the microwave, because this is taking forever. It started melting down. Let's add the scotch. Add about a tablespoon at first. Add 1 tablespoon, mix it, and see how the consistency is. It's all stuck to the with the barnacles. If you want it a little bit more liquidy, add more scotch. I don't judge. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Yep, okay, I like that better. Add a tablespoon and a half of scotch. I think that's a good amount for the 12 pieces of caramel that we're melting down. Yeah, that's perfect. And now we wait again for the brownies to be done. Keep that on a very, very, very low flame. You just want to keep it warm. Brownies are done! With the topping, all you're going to do is just drizzle it on top while they're still warm. Let's drizzle it on. Half width, pretty much a up to you sort of deal. If you want to drizzle it very lightly, I just didn't want to waste any of the caramel topping, you can just drizzle it. Obviously I only have half of it covered, but it's going to, you know, as long as if you top it, you don't want to top it, but this is the finished product. We're just going to do this end bit now because I realized you really have to wait for the brownies to cool before you can take them out of the pan, because then things like this happen. Kind of covered that up. Ironman brownies with a Scotch caramel drizzle topping. And I think Tony Stark would get a kick out of them. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. Check out the wanana for the recipe, the full recipe, so you can read it and do it yourself. Until next time, the Fandom Baker says, see you later, and thanks for watching. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a bunch of scraps!